vehicles. I am Jason Haynes, the Director of R&D at Hennessey Performance Engineering and Hennessey Specialty Vehicles. And today I am in the HPE1000 Z06 Corvette. I know that we have the Exorcist package, we have the Resurrection package, but I really feel like this is the expletive package, because at every turn, as soon as you crank this thing up, cold start, you're like, and acceleration, you're, every turn, it's another expletive. And the weather here in Sealy today, well, as you can see, it's kind of gloomy, and it's early in the morning, a little bit of moisture on our private test track, so we're gonna do what we can here today, but we're gonna be safe as always, and hopefully get some good passes for you guys in this thing. Our HPE1000 package for the C7 Corvette comes with our proprietary cylinder head modifications, our valve train modifications, our custom HPE camshaft, the exhaust modifications, fuel system upgrades. Let's talk about the supercharger for a minute. This is a Z06, so it actually came from the factory with a small 1.7 liter supercharger system that was a positive displacement unit. We have upgraded it to a larger displacement centrifugal head unit. Now, the main difference between the supercharger systems being the centrifugal supercharger and the positive displacement unit is the way that it moves air. And by changing the way that it moves air, we can change the way that the car feels and accelerates. Now, typically on a positive displacement supercharger or a twin screw supercharger system, you have that instant torque, you have that instant boost, where as soon as you go wide open throttle, the bypass valve closes and you have 85% of your peak torque as low as 2,500, 3,000 RPM, and it makes the same amount of boost throughout the rev range. This centrifugal supercharger system is a linear boost curve. The more RPMs we can turn, the more boost that we're gonna make. So down low, the car is very controllable, but as you accelerate, it just keeps pulling. It keeps pushing you back in the seat because we're keeping the boost going. It's just fun. It's so much fun with this package. Because we understand engine dynamics, because we understand valve events, we've actually designed this camshaft to sound really great. It has that old school big block lope to it, but it also drives really nice. And I'm not sure if that translates very well through the video, so we're gonna try to do something different today and show you just how well this drives. So I'm not gonna touch the accelerator, I'm just gonna pull off the clutch, and here we go. And this thing just glides. It's so awesome. You can still hear the lope, but we're moving, we're not bucking and shaking, we're not surging. I mean, this is great. All right, so I'm off the clutch. We're just cruising. All right, here we go. HPE1000 also comes with our warranty. It's great for that peace of mind for somebody that wants to modify their car but not have to worry about fixing it. So here we go, we're going to roll into it. It just never stops pulling. That's the great thing about this centrifugal supercharger. Very controlled at low end. It doesn't have that big torque hit because we've changed the way the air flows into the motor with the centrifugal supercharger. The linear power curve, we're not making as much torque as we would with a positive displacement supercharger in the mid-range and the low end, which makes the car very predictable down low. You can get the tires planted, you can get the drive line set, and you can get the physics just right before you really start to accelerate. I mean, the exhaust on the C7 Corvette, we have the factory cat back on this particular car, so it has the performance valves. So going through the parking lot, going through the neighborhood, very quiet and docile, but whenever you get on it, the butterfly valves in the exhaust system open up, and you can really hear the 1,000 horsepower, 1,000 bald eagles flying out. So we're going to do another pass here. Second gear. Traction control. Hope you caught that on the video. Like I said, it's a little damp out here on the track, so we're being as safe as we can. Let those bald eagles fly, baby. I really do think we need to rename this the expletive package. I mean, just sensory overload in this HPE1000 C7 Corvette. It's just so fun, so raw. Has that old school muscle car lope. It has that power, that feel, that linear power curve from the centrifugal supercharger system. Drives great, sounds great. One thing that we do differently here than maybe some other companies is that we really pay attention to the efficiency of the system, the efficiency of the engine, the efficiency of the supercharger, the efficiency of the package. And by turning the boost up on that stock 1.7 liter supercharger, you're actually at some point negating your gains. When you go against the efficiency, when the efficiency drops below a certain percentage, in physics, you trade that off with heat production. And once you get that heat into the engine, into the supercharger, it's just next to impossible to get it out. You can't really combat it very well. Our HPE1000 package for the C7 Z06, as well as the Cadillac CTS-V, that is about as far as we can push that package with the efficiency, keeping the efficiency in mind to where you can take that car out lap after lap after lap, and it's going to perform just as it did on lap 1. There's some other companies out there that push it way beyond the efficiency limit, and the car will actually go slower lap after lap after lap. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, well, I hope you learned a little bit more today about our HPE1000 horsepower package and the C7 Z06. This is about to be loaded onto a trailer and delivered to the customer. This is a great package. It is what I would do, honestly. I mean, it has that sound, it has that idle, it hits all of the senses. I really think this is one of our best packages, and you know, I think you're really going to enjoy it. So until next time.
Came here for the horsepower.